Yo, what's cracking YouTube? It's your man King Howie back with another video. I hope you guys had a safe 4th of July and a safe Juneteenth. Um, Now let's get into this football news. All right. So far, we know that there are 2 preseason games canceled, but the NFLPA wants all the preseason games canceled. Um, they have come up with their own schedule to proceed over the preseason. And it's like 4 stages. The first stage is all players reporting to camp, where they would have to take medical physicals that'll last about 3 days. And then 21 days, the next 21 days will be the second stage, where the players will, start doing physical conditioning, um, getting their bodies, activated to play NFL football. And then the third stage, which is, I think, 14 days of non-contact, non-padded practices, which I don't understand what that means. I mean, they're going to be practiced. This is where they get back into they're going to resemble their off-season training assignments with the non-contact, non-padded practices. Then the fourth stage will be like a traditional traditional practices. They will have 10 total practices, with 8 of those practices, with a maximum of 8 practices in pads, to prepare for the season. And then they think that around this time, the players should be ready for week 1. The NFLPA feels that this would give the players a better chance to prepare themselves to just go out there and be ready to play and be sharp week 1. To me, that kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to see a preseason game. After drafting the guys that we drafted, we're not going to get a chance to see how they look. You know what I'm saying? So we can, have some kind of notion of things to come when they get on the field, know what their role is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to get a chance to see all of our rookies. We're not going to get a chance to see Jordan Love. We're probably not going to get a chance to see A.J. Dillon, if the NFL says that they're going to cancel all preseason games. So far, they're not, only thing that's canceled is 2 games. 2 games so far. So, but the Players Association is like really trying to wipe it out, to give the NFL a chance with the NFL task force to figure out this COVID situation, knowing that some of the owners and fans want to be at these games. And I told y'all earlier that they were going to try to force fans to sign a waiver to attend games, stating that if you get COVID attending one of these events, the NFL and the team is not responsible for you catching COVID. Of course, if they do allow fans, they're going to section it off to where there can only be so many fans in this section, so many fans in that section. You have to practice social distancing. There will probably be landmarks around the stadium where fans can and cannot go, so they don't, spread the virus around the stadium. And the NFL is going to have to, have thorough cleaning. Plus, the players are complaining. They had a meeting, an over the phone meeting, I think last week, and a lot of the players were complaining about, road games. They think it would be better if they fly out there the day of the game and leave right after it. They don't want to come a day before, 2 days before, and then leave. They don't want to, go into the locker rooms and then all of a sudden they got COVID, or that stadium got COVID and they got to figure out another place to play. The NFL got a lot of things in question that they don't have answers for right now. The NFL task force, COVID-19 task force, is really, really watching what the NBA and what Major League Baseball is going to do. We already know that the Major League Baseball is already saying that they're not going to have fans at the games, and I think that would be wise for the NFL. But me personally, I want to be at the games. I'm willing to sign a waiver. I mean, you could get some amazing seats. Of course, you won't be able to interact with the players, and who knows how they're going to be social distancing on the field. You know what I mean? That's a lot. It's a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So you got TV camera crews that's going to be down there on the field. How they going to film the games and televise it to us? We're not going to have any sideline reporting. And if you do have a sideline reporter, you're going to have gloves and a mask on and probably a face shield. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that the coaches are going to have masks on. It's going to be crazy watching the NFL. So right now, as of right now, the NFL is a go. As far as what Roger Goodell is saying, that everything is going to be on time with the start of the season, but I'm not gonna hold my breath right now, because as much as I want to see the NFL, I don't know how they're gonna figure this out, man. I have no idea how they're gonna figure this out, especially if star players start saying, I'm not playing. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be real weird. It's gonna be real weird to see how this is all gonna play out. But like I said, the NFL Players Association and the players, they are deciding not to have any preseason games. They want a longer time to prepare, because so far people have just been doing these Zoom workouts. And like I said, it's a disservice for a coach to not be hands-on with the product that he's trying to put out there on the field. So it's a lot of things that the NFL has to think about. It's a lot of things that the NFL has to get answers to. And, this whole, they're going to be singing the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. I don't even know that damn song, man. Like, I'm going to be straight up with you. I've heard it before, but I don't know it. So, I don't know, man. I might be taking a knee just because they singing that damn song. It's your man, King Howie. Shout out to the subscribers, man. This is some bullshit with this virus, man. And the NFL trying to figure out a way how to work around this damn thing. This is going to be something to watch, man, very closely, man, especially when you start seeing, players, catching COVID. There's already been players already catching COVID, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be very, very careful. I mean, the NFL has to be very, very careful of how they're going to walk into this season. I wouldn't be shocked if the season got shut down after like week 3 or something, man, just in case it got a little bit out of control. They might walk into this thing in the wrong direction. They might not meet all of the protocol standards and the guidelines to make sure the players have safety on the field, safety leaving facilities. It's going to be hard to put just think about the NFL in a bubble. How are they going to do that? That is going to be hard to do. Where are you going to find a room, the capacity? It's just too much. Trainers, doctors, it's just agents, media, sponsors, endorsers. It's just going to be too hard. It's going to be too hard to do, man. So I think the NFL Players Association is taking the right step to saying, like, wait, hold on, let's just cancel out all of the preseason games and see what the hell we dealing with and how we going to deal with it. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this whole situation. The NFL is on that thin piece of ice of not being able to happen. It's your man, King Howie. I'm out.